That store's bad. I'm definitely rolling the play of just not going without a good store at this point. Because I got the Cosmic Ocean without any items and it sucked. We can fix that. Make sure my stream's running right here because I was doing some hosting and unhosting while I took a little break. There it is. Cat, let's go. Money. I heard this game actually did get patched. So PC Gamer thinks, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So I don't notice any big changes. Maybe I just forgot what it was really like in these stages. I know the 1-4 stage did get changed a couple days ago, but pretty good store there. That's what I'm looking for, really. Paste and the cape, that's solid. Let's try and get this one to go. 3 items that I really like there, but the spike boots are free, so... The 2 that I'm most interested in I just got given. There's a chance for a sacrifice here, too. There's nothing in his store I care about, so I'm not gonna mess with that guy. Ow. I was trying to climb up there and I missed. Sturkey will protect me from the shotgunner that I'm gonna be dealing with here in a second. Unless he's dead already, which is a different problem. Not my problem. Get me some health back from that door trap I ate. Yeah. I should be getting forgiven actually at this point, so yeah, even though the shopkeeper died, I didn't have anything to do with it, so that's free. And since I didn't rob the shop again because it was bad, that's free too. I'm always scared of this guy in the dark. I've been crunched by him more than once because of the dark. Didn't want to shoot too much and blow up the bombs, but he was dead. My subtitler picked the, my captioner, it picked the word shoot as in laundry chute instead of shoot a gun, which is interesting. That's unfortunate there. Ooh. I'm feeling like going the other way now. At the cost of a couple bombs. It's gonna go this way. I don't like messing around with that lava, man. Vampire insurance. For sale in there. If I want that. A bit of a pain though. Gotta take it back up, but it's not too far. Because I made a hole in the wall, it's not too far. Do I use a rope? I will, just to make sure Vlad doesn't cause me any problems at all. Run out of ropes though. See, I'm starting to think this wasn't a good idea. Out of ropes completely. That's alright, one viewer is more than enough, that's fine. It seems a little chunked up though, yeah. It's good pizza. The dough was a little chewier than I would like, but it was fine still. More than edible. Some of the better pizza I've had, but topping is more than the crust. The crust needs some work still. Need to figure out what I'm doing with that better. I'm still working on making good bread too, like bread's hard. Haven't figured that out quite yet either. I'm hoping to find some ropes soon. Keep getting bombs. They're sticky bombs, so it's not the end of the world. And once I get the cape, it won't matter quite as much, but still would like some regular old ropes. Yeah, nice. I feel better now. The bread I've been making is pretty good bread, but it's doesn't seem like it's for sandwiches or stuff. It's too crumbly. I need to figure out how to make it a little bit more solid, but it's not too hard. Some nice fluffy bread for sandwiches. Oh, heck. No ropes, just the key. I'll take the key. It's not very useful though. I'll take this too. Knife. Found a hidden door. Take my buddy with me here. Okay, there's a store over there I'm gonna check out since we got lava issues here. Damn. Waste of time. Ugh. That was a tough jump to make and I didn't make it, but I had the cape so I could save it anyway. Oh. Okay, lava is hopefully settled down by now. Secret door. Little shortcut. Nice. Got the ropes. Ow, ow. What do you mean clover timer? I turned on the full map timer, full run timer, because I probably will be doing a run involving that at some point soon. Wow. Taking hits from stuff that's not really dodgeable. That's okay. I found a safe way down. Can't complain too much. Chance for the cup. Haste is here again. They're really living it up this time. I'm not really missing very much. I'm missing like the sunglasses, and that's almost it. Climbing gloves are theoretically useful. There's a key right here. I'm gonna check that out, I guess. That gives me a good idea of how slow I am too. I've been wondering about that. It's pretty slow at the moment, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I always forget I have this stupid skeleton key. I forget that's even an item. Oh, this is a nice one. Okay, well I didn't necessarily want those, but they're probably good for me when I have this cape, so climbing gloves it is. Need to find the pup and get the cup going on. That vertical movement is so good. I love it when I get all these items, man. They're so good. Got all the goodies. Wish I could get more runs like this. Very few things are missing now. It really is just like sunglasses at this point, which are just better sight in the dark. And, you know, I could sure use bombs at any point. I have a lot of those too, though. I have a decent supply. You can sacrifice them, yeah. It's a pain, though. Don't really need to, just get HP. I forgot I had the gloves were gonna mess me up there. Can't do my fast Olmec method. It's all good. I don't think the cat is going to be very easy to rescue. I'll have to place a bomb just right, but it's also going to fall in an awful way if I do it wrong, and I think it's safer in the wall. There we go. I jump so high, it's kind of difficult to get that kind of precision. Just gonna dig through this little weird terrain here because it's a little messed up. There's a pitcher's glove over there. I already have that though. Pitcher's mitt. He can be killed by this terrain that's already here because of the UFOs, but that's okay. We'll just play it safer and get him this way. Crap blood. Okay, run's going extremely well. One of the best I've had. Let's see if we can make it happen here with this. Just gotta be careful, keep it going. That store's pretty lousy. Don't need to mess with it. You just go to the next floor. One more down. Pretty scary. I didn't really need to be doing that risky thing, but I'm gonna have to get out the same way. You can't really farm blood from Fink. He's dangerous. He'll kick my ass if I piss him off. He really will kill me straight up just by himself. So I don't really want to underestimate him. I could kill him with an item, throwing an item into him. That's the way to do it if you're doing that. Because, like, otherwise... Like, I can't whip him to death. Ugh, I took damage from that. Damage from that too, heck. My damage. I gotta stop getting hit. All this blood that this thing generates and I still don't have any health. Psych. That's for the host. You missed the quarterfinals Worms match. Linebacker's out. Crimson is in. We're doing some Spelunky too. You might have heard of it. Cruise Worm.
As Worm Prime.
There's some bad items.
Buzzword prize.
Thanks for the subs, everybody. I'm looking for the door here. There we go. There's the door. There's a hidden door up there. It's not the regular hidden door. A different one. Yo, thanks for the dollars, somebody. Somebody. This door's hidden.
Everyone cries eventually.
Hold on a second. Thanks for the $5. Ooze worm. I saw it finally. I was very distracted with that dangerous thing I was trying to do there. I just scammed the game out of an extra life. That's what I just did. What's this, though? Oh yeah, there was an easy way out. I didn't have to... Once again, they gave me an easy way out. I could have checked this first and not had to use any materials at all, because that's what that was. That's okay, I got some extra bombs. I did need to... I could have just done it. I could have found that door if I had checked first. I should always check first. It's just time consuming and it's always a rush. That door, way below. No, I had a connection to the tunnel. I didn't explore the whole tunnel, and I would have seen that extra door that I just saw down there that was under the very bottom before. That hurt. I'm glad I didn't get poisoned. That door was hidden on the wall down below, way below, and I could have used it to skip having to do the scam. It would have been a free honk. Man, gross. I'm getting hit way too much. Good thing I have all this health building up, but it's slow going because of misplays here. I need to be more careful. There's an altar here. I'm looking at 1 bomb for 7 HP, basically. I think I'm gonna do that. Also, Waddler. I'm gonna need your help, friend. My man. Why use landmines when I got a perfectly good UFO? Corpses are worth 1 versus the 8 that I got for the cat. It's just not worth the time, honestly. I don't really need to do that. It's already barely worth it to do it with the cat as it is with the full payout right now. Still kicking it. Take the elevator ride. Feeling a lot better just waiting here for a second because this looks like a mess. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. I wish that the orbs were always on and not turning on when you get near them. I don't know why that's the way they work. It makes them pretty mean, surprising thing to run into because of they just kind of turn on right when you go. Oh, getting pinballed in a bad way. Okay. Cracked servant of wood with a snake. Oh, is that it right there? What? That looks like the one to me. I'm taking this one. I just noticed I don't have the clover. Where's that? Missing. There. I didn't grab it. Freaking elevator. I was trying to figure out where it was going and where it was going to crush me at, and I realized right at the last second and moved out of the way of that nonsense. smiling servant of wood, nut crack. Not smiling, not cracked over there. Tall. I'm pretty sure this is it. There's one that's not cracked with a snake. This is the best one that I have in my hands here. I think they're all labeled as servants. I don't think that matters. I'm not sure though. Making me second guess it. Run, pup. Get in the door. Nice. Hopefully I'm right, because that would sure suck to lose that way. I've lost this one time so far, guessing wrong on the thing. Just gonna wait. I've got 2 minutes. I can just hang out while those die. Why go? Why even risk it? For the blood. It is correct. Just gotta get in that door and then we're on World 7. Yeah. I'm extremely loaded for this journey here. If that bomb frog hit her store, I would have failed the whole quest, by the way. I need a lot of ropes to set off these damned poison dart traps that are everywhere. There's another one up there in the top right where I don't need to go. Okay, here we go. Ha! He got crunched. Nice. Nice. Spirit him. Let's just hang out. We got it. It's over. I've protected my journey here. This room is mandatory, yeah. Sort of. I mean, it's mandatory for what I'm doing. And for that, can't go wrong with 30 bombs. I mean, really, just loaded me with stuff there. I can go win the medium good ending without doing that room, but it's mandatory for what I'm doing. Yeah, I need that. I need the arrow that it just gave me for winning. That's what I'm after, so no choice. And I need this arrow. I have to bring this arrow to the boss. That's my goal. But getting those bombs is also kind of mandatory in a different, more realistic way. I don't even want to mess around with that. Arrow, yeah. I've not gotten the ending yet because I've always skipped it because I always have runs like this where it's like, it would be silly to skip the opportunity to get the good ending now when I'm loaded like this. I am extremely well geared, man. I'm missing nothing. I'm ready. Give this a shot. Like a genuine try. The first time ever. We are very healthy, yeah. Just gotta watch out for poison. Poison's not the end of the world, but it sure would suck. I see that thing. I don't want to get killed by that. I don't know if that crushes you or not, and I don't want to find out. See if I can get this frog to jump down here for me and set off that trap. Close. Fortunately, not gonna happen. I'm afraid of this. Like, terrified of it. I don't want to be poisoned. Ha. Ah. There we go. I was afraid it would bounce back and poison me somehow or something ridiculous. Like, I didn't want to mess with it at all. Two more floors to go. That's way too much blood to skip. That's just getting that health real steep. Gotta be careful with my arrow, because if I lose it, I failed. I need it, so. Damn worms. They're actually pretty smart at what they do. Yeah, this level's not too dangerous. Ooh, I almost bit it there. Don't underestimate it. Almost ate that poison right off. Right as I was saying it wasn't that dangerous. I almost got poisoned. The spear traps are also pretty mean. But yeah, the obstacles are pretty tame compared to what we've been through. It's just, you can still screw it up and lose the whole thing here if you do it the wrong way. These will kill you instantly, for example. If you get sucked in while they're turning on, you'll get crushed by them. Okay, the bow is safe at the moment. I don't know exactly how this comes in yet. I've only been here a couple times. I figure he's crushing everything on the way, and that's why water floods in. He probably crushes some water, but he didn't actually bring water with him. Ah, shit. I got saved by the hitbox. Man, will he let me move? Jeez. Oh, that sucks. They stun locked me for 10 years. Well, I'm still in it, I think. I don't know where I get put. That was awful, man. That was super boring Spelunky 2 gameplay style stuff right there. They just wouldn't let me move at all, and they thought stun locking me would be okay. Oh. Oh man, I took another hit from the fall. I need to learn how to do this more safely. Where am I? That's not good. I got the bombs, I'm just concerned here, you know? This is irritatingly difficult to land. Because I missed that one bomb. Ha! This arena sucks. Yeah, this whole boss is designed to be fought off screen. It's kind of lousy. Wish you would come up a little higher. I think I got one side dead. And the other one's nearly dead. Fucking come on. What a pain in the ass. This guy sucked, dude. I gotta learn how to control this dumb thing. My HP is so bad. Yeah, that boss sucks, man. That boss is just... Oh, and this too. This is weirdly bad in its own way because they decided to put in curse guys, so I'm gonna have to deal with them. But I have lost my HP. I'm gonna want to try and get that back at some point. Why is it raining man trap guy perpetually? What is that? Is that good? What? Wait, I'm gonna throw my run trying to boomerang this guy. Hold on. He's safe now. Yo, that sucks. The level gen's so mean. They really put the orb I have to break inside the wall? Get out of here. How dare you? That's not okay. I'm gonna have a limited bomb supply to deal with stuff like that then. I didn't think that was gonna be a thing. That's really bad news to see. That sucks. I need some blood. I'm gonna kill this guy for it. I don't know where the last orb is, so I gotta find it. This is the worst one. The jungle, I think, is probably one of the worst ones. Temple's probably worse, actually, but jungle has the curse boys, and they're gross. Okay, the last orb is there. I don't need the bow anymore, I don't think. I'm assuming I don't. I don't even have an arrow for it. I doubt it. I think my only goal now is just to get through the floors, that's all. I'm gaining HP slowly but surely, so we're not dead yet. I wish I had that 20 HP I lost, but I don't necessarily need it. I can collect HP here and there. I'm looking for 3 orbs per level, I think is the gimmick. I just need to find 3 orbs like those and smash them, and then I can leave. Somehow I only saw the one there, though. I'm glad I found the boomerang. That's a nice weapon. Okay, one of them got smashed, I guess, by a bomb or something, because that's all for that. Okay, this is as far as I've been. I don't know if the tail on that thing can kill you. Does anyone know? Because I would love to jump on that guy for blood over there. Does anyone know? Jellyfish tail? Is it deadly? I need to find out one way or the other someday. I don't remember. I better not mess with him. I don't know if that one's background either, if that one's active. These are questions I don't know the answers to. There's a dart trap there that's ready to go. Ew. I couldn't see a single orb. What a mess. This is actually a pretty nasty tile set. Because I can't get inside anywhere. It's all guarded real heavy. There's one orb over there. Is that the only one? Like, before I bust it, I'm gonna check. Where I go. Where do I go after I break this? I don't know. I think I am. Oh, there's another one. Okay. I'm gonna rope to that one, I think. Oh, God. Didn't see the dart trap. Those are so hard to see. Okay. Number 2. Nope, there's another one. Oh. I guess you came from here, so... Sure did. Gross. Okay, this is as far as I've been. Only 92 stages to go. I got inked. Tide pool. Love it here. Tide pool. Make sure I glide everywhere because there are spikes now. Hey, there's a box. Refunded the rope. Okay, the exit's on the far right side. That's actually really easy to get to because I can just fall off the right side and fall down into it. Orb seeking. There's one. There's one more. There he goes. Okay, I'm gonna smash this and run from the big old jelly. Where is it though? Is there no ghost? I'm not sure. Do I have as much time as I want? Give me a drink. 91 floors to go. What? The jellyfish is a very fast, mean thing. I'd rather have the ghost than that. I move at a fairly brisk pace. I feel like I'm not going to have any trouble with that, but maybe I'm wrong. You never know. I don't like curse. I feel like curse is unfair that it exists, and that it's in here is just even worse. It ruined one of my other runs already. Like he's just after me. He doesn't even see me and he's after me. It sucks. I think that's dumb. I think this guy sucks. He's the worst thing in here, I think. Unless the cat from the temple shows up, which is even worse. That's probably the two worst enemies here. Instant death all around. I wonder if bear traps exist. I thought, yeah, okay, the jellyfish is on the right side again. Sort of. I need that. That ain't an okay thing to lose. Oh shit. I messed up. Heck. Yo. This is such a slog. I need to be more careful.
Dang.
This reminds me of Binding of Isaac's endgame. That is the worst. Like the worst idea possible for an endgame. It's a terrible Macmillan style joke of a thing. I don't like it, but obviously I'm gonna do it anyway. It really does feel like that though. That's the game I'm gonna compare it to because I can't think of another indie game that has done such a mistake of a content idea. That's my best example of somebody who took something fun and tried to ruin it with some nonsense content. 99 floors is just... It's exhausting to think about. I had so far to go there. Putting an ending behind it. Talking about Delirium, Ultra Greed is even worse. Somehow Ultra Greed is even worse than that. It wouldn't take me no 6 hours based on my pace right there, but it sure would take a long time. I had everything I needed to do it. I just need to do it. One floor at a time, just slow and steady, not running in front of boomerang boys. Step one on success, you know, but I panicked because I didn't have a clear route. I should have made myself a clear route first. Yeah, I'm giving it tries. This is what I'm working on. This is what I want to do. This is the ending I'm after. There was a weapon I didn't have that I could theoretically get that would make it way easier. I think that would be the ultimate move if I could get that. Shopkeeper's gonna kill me, unfortunately. That was a good run. Good start. It's just boring. Like, who the fuck wants to do 100 floors? I would rather do 10 runs any day of the week than 100 floors. It's just such a bad idea. I hate it. It should be a mode that you can pick, though. Yeah, hell yeah. It shouldn't be an ending. It should be a mode you can just select with all the items and just see how many floors you can clear. That should absolutely be a mode. Would definitely go for that. I would play that. Should be the daily, almost. No, you can't. You gotta bring the bow. Bow is required to touch the arrow. The arrow is actually good. It kills anything, I think. Seems like it does anyway. It's just so easy to instantly die to that thing. I need to work on the boss too. I don't know the boss at all, obviously, but by how bad I did at it. It's a pretty silly boss, but it's definitely controllable. That was the worst fight I've had at it, aside from the one where I just actively died. And the only reason I didn't die there is because I went in with an Ankh. I was wondering if I could get that key without wasting a rope, and I realized I couldn't after I started descending because of the dart trap, which is spikes on top of dart trap. Why 99? You know, what's the reason to stop at that floor? The reason is, I guess, because it enters the third digit. Like, it's like the 255 or 65535 kind of thing where it just feels stupid. It feels like a design wasn't a part of it. They just picked that number because it's big. They could have arbitrarily picked 1,000 and it would be the same exact thing. That was a good run though. That's the best I've gotten for sure. Killed by a boomerang because the only reason I died to that was because I popped the orb and then was struck. If I had not popped the orb, I would have been fine. I would have recovered. That's what killed me. Once the orb is busted, I need to be out. I probably should clear the area of enemies instead of doing it the way I was. I don't really like... I think the jungle is going to be the worst one every time to see because the cursed guys are there. I hate that they're there. They are there though, so they're part of the game. Whether I like it or not, I gotta deal with them. They were everywhere in that one. Oh, he killed me because the lizard hit him. What a jerk. Wow. Just over and over again, the start's pretty nasty. I love getting to the end of the game and then the fake extremely endurance end of the game and then not being able to clear World 1 because every single start has dart traps all over it and I just get destroyed over and over again by the beginning of the game. Same runner, same skill level, still getting tossed by World 1. There's another one. Just extremely nasty stuff. It's the rudest thing in the world. I hate those. a lizard hallway here. That's like 10 runs in a row I've lost to World 1 here at this pace that I'm trying to do it in. It's outrageous difficulty of World 1. Out of hand. I wonder if World 1 shows up in the Cosmic. I didn't see it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm missing all my items. Feels bad. I had everything. I had it all. It's my game to lose there. Like, it couldn't be any easier than what I was doing. The only difference was I didn't have the Ankh. Like, that's the one thing. There actually is an item. I'm wrong. There is an item that would make it easier that I didn't have, and I can't really control that, though. I feel like the jetpack is bad for that. I was not sure, and now I sort of am. Because Neo Babylon was loaded with traps in there. And each one of those fire traps can cause me instant death. Or, you know, at a minimum, it doesn't kill me because I have too much health, and I just lose flight. So, jetpack is garbage. It's a low tier item now. It's just not there. It's just not present at any point in the game. Is it any good? Wouldn't use it. Wouldn't recommend. It's definitely bottom barrel. It's down there with the machete now, in my view. Did I miss the key chest? That's a good store. I don't need it if I can find bombs, but I'm just gonna reboot because I don't like wasting resources. It sure would be nice to have more bombs. Based on what I was seeing there, if I had bombs I could tear up the levels. I wasn't getting very many, but I was still getting bombs now and then. I mean, I don't know. That seems like the kind of challenge that the dev probably didn't do. Like, 99 floors? Did they really sit and play that shit? Like, that's so many. Man, that shopkeeper was on me. His store was pretty lousy anyway. I didn't even want his store. Nah. I don't like the layouts. They just feel bad, and it makes me I don't have no enthusiasm at the moment for these levels, so I'm just not playing them when I should. I should be playing these out. I should at least get to the store and see that it's a crossbow, a machete, an ice gun, and a shotgun, and then know that I will not get a single item, and then I can restart. Joyously. Once I reach that point, where I see a store that has no value of any kind, then we're good. 1-1 needs to be beaten for sure. Mole. an altar that I can't get to. It's just behind the shopkeep. I don't think I can win without the cup. I think the cup is mandatory. Speaking of mandatory, this wall can't exist. I think climbing gloves are good. I think I need everything. Every item except jetpack. I need everything I had. Everything I had was good. The eggplant gun is the only thing I was missing that I would consider adding to that pile that I didn't have in that run. Everything else was super nice. I don't care about sunglasses that much. Yo, pretty violent there, video game. Man, killed by the cat dropping on my head. These levels are unreal. They really are. Jeez. Fine shop. The turkey will make sure I get in there. Gotta leave the cat behind. Minimal choice about that at the moment. This jetpack, it's only good in like World 1 and then it's tossed. It's worse for you than better at that point. Gloves in the pitcher's mitts. Let's see if I can find more good stuff. He can't get through unless he shoots this way. Hasn't currently done. I'm interested in the altar over here if I can get all them lizard boys sacrificed, but seems like a bad idea with the shopkeeper right there. It seems like it's gonna take every single one, and I don't think it's gonna happen very easily. I want to throw this, not pick it up. Oh well. I need something. A rock is better than the jetpack for me at the moment. What? Okay. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Jetpack is through. We're forgiven, by the way. The shopkeeper's not after me anymore, so looking good. Sorry, snail. Hate to see it. Yeah, I think the jetpack is scary in Cosmic Ocean because some of the stages have fire in them, which automatically in my mind disqualifies it. That's too much to lose. Losing flight sucks real bad. Some monkey stole my double jump and I felt like I was completely naked there for a minute. During that brief period of time where I had no double jump, I was like, immediately went right for that because like not having that would suck just as much as dying. I can't get my vampire insurance, whether I like it or not. Get my cup though. Unless I blow it here and pop crushed like an idiot. Neo Babylon and Volcano are probably both there, and they both are the worst for a jetpack. You know what? He'll cook this for me. For free. Roasted turkey. Oh! Actually pretty useful for this. Thanks, I'm glad I completed the challenge. Yeah, so jetpack disadvantages are incredibly numerous. Vlad's cape has super value. It's worth so much. It gives you more blood, it gives you everything. It gives you all you want. Wow, what the... Why did that come down? It must have been the bat setting it off. Sure wasn't me. Turkey has glide, so it's not that bad. It's obviously not the fire dog, but sometimes glide is better. The fire dog is really good here, though. The fire immunity. If I could get the fire dog at the end of the game, that would really kick ass. I'll take a look around with the dog in tow. Well, less dog then. Didn't go across the lava like I thought it would. Damn. The lava killed him, not me. So there. Oh, that's nice. This is fairly good. I'm missing the bouncy boots, and that really hurts. I really want those, and I really want bomb paste. Those two items are key, and they're both gone right now. The gloves, the climbing gloves, I think are, unfortunately, because I hate them, I think they are good for this. So I have those. I think they're practically mandatory for this, really. It's just too much climbing to be done. There's too much value in grabbing the side while falling and all that. At this. Okay. If you have the bow, flat is really easy. If you don't have the bow, he's actually incredibly hard. Super dangerous fella. Without the iron arrow. It's the iron arrow specifically that gets the job done. Nice! Yo! Best rope I've ever spent. I'm gonna save this pupper too. Okay, so now the only thing I really care about that I'm missing is the jump boots. I don't need them. They are like a... With double jump, it's just nice to be able to fly that high. Paste is really good. Paste is almost too good. Miss. Oh, slipped. I should have grabbed the wall. That was dumb. I got confused by the layout. The terrain there gets really weird when he's bombing it like that, and I don't let it go long enough. Throw the rock, please. Man, fuck off. Just give me the controls. Put 10 dart traps over here. It's a dead end anyway. I don't think you can complete this game without paste. Not really. Not really. They kind of fucked up on this one with that whole concept. You don't have paste, you're really in for a shitty time where you're gonna be having to cook bombs. At best, like at minimum, you're gonna have to be a professional chef with the bombs. That's just the way it is. There's some of those bosses are just not gonna play around with the whip as your main weapon or whatever. It's just not gonna work. There's like almost no way. It would suck so bad. I think it can be done, but it wouldn't be reasonable at all. What a dumb death to take. Olmec killing me, that sucks. Hope that store's good. It's pretty rockin'. Bombs are okay, but it's like the minimum I'll take. That's like the worst reward that I'll take that I'll still go with. Bombs, a bomb box specifically is good enough, but it's not great. We got some moles here. There's another opportunity for the goods over here. Okay, you hide here. I'm gonna get these shopkeepers to kill themselves. Okay. Well, we're with the shopkeepers now. Can't be helped. They wanted a battle, we got a battle on our hands then. I think if you throw the god arrow, it's going to fall into spikes, so you have to rope down to get it. I don't know what would happen if you shot them with that. Probably wouldn't work, I suspect. Man, just do it. Hey. Just roll. Okay, so the nice thing about shopkeepers being everywhere is that I'll have a shotgun. When I want one. Which will be... It's also a pretty low tier item, unfortunately. But, that's only because I have to carry the bow around so much. I'll be using it in, like, a third of the stages. Shoot him. Shoot him, Fink. Yeah, get him. Yeah. Now give me that, please. Nice work. We don't abide murderers here, Fink. What do you think this is? I don't know if shopkeepers are in the Cosmic Ocean or not, but if they are, it's good for me, I think. They're not that bad. They're gonna fall into space before too long, probably. They might catch me, but I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt that they're gonna be a problem. And if they are there, I'm gonna have a shotgun at a place where I had no weapon previously. I had a boomerang, and that was a pretty lucky find, but a shotgun would be wildly good at that point. That would be crazy good for me if I had that. Yeah, he will fall off, but he won't die like he does in Ice Caves. He'll be looping. What character was the game beaten with, by the way? I heard that they have possibly different endings per character. Hope it wasn't the ninja. Okay. I figure I might as well play a different character in case I actually do make it. That would suck if I just copied the character. That would be lousy. When people haven't seen the endings, and I'm sure you can get some variety here. Shopkeeper's worth like 2. Dead. Not enough. As soon as I get my hands on a shotgun and I'm allowed to use it again, I'll be fighting back against those jerks. Whoop. Took him out. I need to get consistent at getting there so that it doesn't take all night to get another good run, but I'm up to RNG on a lot of it because not having the items and getting there doesn't do me any damn good. I need the loadout I had last time. If I'm doing an endurance run, I want everything. Give me all of it. I had, I mean, I don't care about... The compass is not very... Did the compass even work there? I don't think it did, so the compass is whatever. It's also free. The spike boots are free. Can't miss them. Climbing gloves are seemingly essential. This cape is essential. Can't miss that either. So the jump boots are what's missing. And a lot of bombs and sticky paste, which I currently don't have. Sucks. I'm dead. Playing around with the gloves here, doing that stuff. It's really hard to do it with the gloves because he hangs on to Olmec. Shouldn't be trying to do that when I have the gloves already. Oh, the alien compass. Really? Heck. Should I kill Waddler and get it? Does he drop it? In 7-1, should I kill Waddler? Is that how you get it? At that point? Because I'm sure as hell not going to the temple to get it. No, I know Waddler drops it when you kill him. Fuck the temple. I'm not going there. That's dumb. If I have to do the temple, I'm not going to be able to get the Ankh and all that other crap. The temple's out. There's another way to get the compass. I just don't know if it's guaranteed. I should have brought that bird in. Yeah, they are effectively different paths, those two things. Man. I've had Waddler drop the alien compass, I think. But it's because he's dropped the compass for me too that I don't think it's consistent. For some reason. Is there any reason not to kill Waddler on floor 7? With the holy arrow, just blast him. Ugh. Saying I shouldn't kill Waddler for no reason. If he's got the alien compass and it's actually useful, then hell yeah, I'm killing him. They've already tried twice to patch out the Ankh skip because they hate fun, I guess. They just don't like it. They tried to fix it, they failed. There's 3 ways to do it that I know of now. Good luck patching them all. You're gonna have to dramatically change their system to do one of them. That one's not guaranteed though. That being said, I've had it happen twice in the last couple playthroughs. Yeah, it's probably just gonna be changed to you can't even go in without using the Ankh, and then it's just complete rework. I don't know. They'd have to do something completely different to fix what's currently going on. Looking forward to coming back here with the rope. Unless that store sucks. Depends on what's in the gift box, I guess. Yeah, I'll do it. We'll play this. Wow, dude, come on. Really? That's just so stupid. I hate this stuff when I have to use 2 ropes and a bomb. There was no other way out to get this done. But I have pace, so I guess it was worth it. This is why I was thinking about restarting, because I knew I'd have to do that to get going, and that just wasn't a very good set of items. But with this, now it is. I don't even want to waste the rope again on his store there, just for that. I bet I can. Yeah, there it is. Okay. We don't need to fight the shopkeeper. I want to get that compass for fun. Yeah, if you have the Ankh and you die in the challenge, you just get an instant win on it, even though they say you lose. You just grab the arrows and leave. It doesn't know how to handle the Ankh states. Yeah, I think they did patch World 1, but honestly, it feels like they made it worse somehow. I'm not sure what's changed, but it don't feel better. I'm thinking about getting that. I guess I will. This level is definitely different in a way that doesn't change its gameplay any. Like, it doesn't really do anything, but it is different. It's different in a way that doesn't affect anything. Thinking about cursing this guy, just to see if I can. You can't. That sucks. He's immune to curse. What a jerk. How dare you be immune to that? No one else is. Damn bosses. Or boss cheats. Hey, thanks for the other diamond, by the way, Mr. Ghost. Do you have any rocks I can throw at this guy, please? Could you help me out? Eh. You think I need to throw it when he's not rolling? That guy just wouldn't die, man. He just would not go down. He had so much health left after that. I'm under the impression that the pot has a very small puff of smoke that causes curse when you break it, and it's so small in fact that you have to be inside of it getting struck by it to get hit by it. But I'm under the impression that it just doesn't work on him if that didn't work. I don't think that him spinning had anything to do with it. He's immune to curse, he's immune to the whip. Why? Clothing store down there. Pretty nice. You damn bird! How dare you! All you had to do was just not that. gonna need this turkey now because I threw that key who knows where. Yeah, I'm gonna need him to do the spikes down there. All right. There's paste. I went in there. I'll just blast in there, I think, because I don't know where the door is. I'm gonna need some cash. I need 10 grand. I think I saw his door was over to the right. Don't crush my key, please. Ah, they did. The odds. The cat set it off. Oh well. We don't have vampire insurance. That's all that means. Cat is really bad at running down without dying. I couldn't go fast enough. I want to change characters. This guy's boring. There's a plot. Sorry, cat, for the damage. I'll get you through. You can trust me. Told ya. Ah. Why is this the world that is generated every time? Okay, all set. Got the paste again. It's main item. I was watching people do co-op, and you can freeze enemies with your ghost. Like, the ghost is way better than it was in previous games. I wonder if all this was with co-op in mind. Like, out the gate. Just pure co-op considered the whole time. Wrong button. The sunglasses are in there. It's a shame. Oh, man. What? I went to pick it up and I accidentally hit it, I guess, and it did damage to me. Oops. Run out of skulls. Can't be missing shots. Now what? Hmm. Need a weapon. There's one there. I think the cat's at full health. No, that's not a weapon, actually. What am I thinking? Ah, this sucks. I can't get him killed. Go get him, Yang. Fink, actually. Right. Heck. There's nothing. I can't kill him. I've never had this problem before. He's still alive after all that digging. What am I gonna do? Yes. Whatever. He's still alive. I'm just not gonna get the stuff, I guess. That sucks. I don't know how much health he has left. It can't be much, right? He's still alive. That's so stupid. Die, dude. Dude does not need 50 health. Man. Oh, they guarded the shit out of that. I should have just waited. Should have known better than mess around with a firewall in the dark. I had to run under the pot, so I just went for it. Oh well, we're there. I don't know if the gift box is any good, so I'm not calling it yet, but that's a pretty damn bad store. Still pretty bad. Bomb box is really not really enough. I missed 3 bombs there, but I don't care. If another shop doesn't show up now, I'm going to bail out on this. I don't think it can because the Kali Altar's here. I'm trapped. But no, I'm not. There's a letter. Okay, good. Getting ready to do a mole hop. Bad. Is it just me or the weapon store's getting more and more common? That's 2 in a row. I got to like floor 710 or something like that. That was pretty close. Didn't get it though. I took a spill in a silly way. That's a good store. I like what I'm looking at. I don't like that I have to use 2 ropes. 3 really to get there, but where's the key? 4 ropes. I'm completely out now. And a bomb is mandatory. I'm just calling it. That's too much, dude. Back off with that. Just let me have the thing. That's too much. Minimum 3 ropes and a bomb. Just perfectly played would have been 3 ropes and a bomb. Yeah, I sure don't. I mean, not having paste given to you, it's not like they really need to hook you up with some items. They don't. Olmec barely gives you anything, so that used to be the thing that this game did, where Olmec would be the ultimate boss and he would hook you up with how many crates would be up there usually, like 10? Like usually you'd see a whole stock of bombs. You might very well get like 30 bombs and paste and all kinds of other stuff on Olmec just by luck. But at a minimum, you get something. Now he's barely gives you any items at all. You're lucky to see anything. But not just him. There's hardly any items to get anywhere. Vlad gives me some crates usually. Usually has 1 or 2. I don't know if I should play this one or not. All I got was a bunch of ropes. Pretty crappy. I'll just go. I'm not keen on restarting all the time, so it makes me want to play seeds that I really shouldn't. Wow. Okay. Gotta use 6 bombs to get to the thing. Nope. There's too many items that are bad. Too many items that have no function. Nearly every weapon in the game is on that list. Every weapon, more or less, is the web gun. Camera, machete, even the shotgun are things that you don't get to use very much because you just gotta put them down too early. Sunglasses. I need things that will help me endure, and sunglasses is not on the list, unfortunately. Wow. It was garbage. It was a machete. The store has very uncommonly got good stuff in it here. It sucks every time. Unfortunately, I really need paste to show up as a common thing, and it's not. It's rare as hell. I think I kind of have to have paste. Like, this store whips ass compared to most of the ones I've seen lately. Now we got something amazing happening with 19 bombs and paste. That's really good. Compared to what I've been seeing where I get absolutely nothing, this is such a different start. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just not gonna take that hit. I hate to do it, but I've got to waste a rope because I don't want to die on a run like this. Just ropes in there. It's too dangerous to bother with. I have to decide, you know, if I'm going to deal with shopkeepers longer for a rope, including the one that's alive and in my face already. Or I can just do what I just did and get forgiven instantly forever. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some HP here. Eventually I'll get it. I've got a rock now, pal. You're in trouble now. Got the ultimate weapon. That sucks real bad, dude. That's really bad news. I'm gonna have to fix that. really good store there. It's not over. I just need to sacrifice 3 times instead of 4. Or instead of 2. I just gotta go in even deeper on that. I'll do it. That's really shitty. Man, I can't catch a break. I'm wasting all my ropes, but I gotta get him out of there. Pretty desperate for Collie Wrap now. Damn it, dude. Fuck. Okay, stop. Stop it. Quit being a jerk. I'm out of ropes completely now. Man. I need 10 grand still for the game. I'll have to find it somewhere. That shouldn't be too hard. There's an idol up there I could grab, probably worth that much. Oh man, sneaky. He's worth that much. There's an altar here too. Thanks for the machete. Oh man, what a shot. Oh, I've not had that enemy get me before. He covered the whole freaking wall. There was, after he did that, there was nowhere to go. I wouldn't have been able to get out anyway. Like, he completely shut it down. It was over when he did that, no matter what. I didn't know he was killing with instant death shots. I thought he was spitting the lava men damage at me, but he's spitting the real lava, dude. What a beast. See you later, psych. That's a fairly good run that they took away with the ropes and the altar. Can't see the store, but it looks good. It's not, but I'll take it. We'll do it. I'm gonna beat it no matter what. I don't care. It wouldn't matter to me if no one's ever done it before or whatever. I would still go for it and get it done because it needs to be done. I'm gonna beat this no matter what. It's just the way it is. Heck. Let him come over here and I'll lose him. Why does this lizard have to be here? Jeez. Star trap above and lizard below. Where does this go? Not here. Yeah, right there. Heck. Damn it. I got the jumper boots, so I'm happy about that. I did piss off the shopkeepers twice over, though. I should probably do the Spelunky achievement at some point here. I probably will do that next time I have a bad run. And just try and cruise. I think for that I would like to see the jetpack early. Because obviously I'm not going to Vlad's then. Ah, that big roller killed the little one. You can't go by Steam achievements for anything because they can cheat those, so you never know how many people ever did anything specifically in that. I'm surprised it's 0 because you can definitely do whatever you want with those. Probably PS4 as well. It's my understanding that this Cosmic Ocean at least is not done by very many people. Whoa. Don't die. Damn it. Because the why is that a thing? Why do they unstun from that so early? Just because I threw a rock at him and I hit him twice, so there was no way to get his dumbass into the altar because the stun isn't even a thing. It's not real. It's a fake stun. That guy's gonna eat some bombs. I'm injured so bad. If I can get my health fixed up, I'm in a pretty good place here. I'm missing paste. That's almost it. Wow. Unfortunately, I won't be getting any health on this floor. Probably. Oh well, I didn't see the other crate. That sucks. This sucks too. Man. What a bunch of trash. At least I get some bombs out of the deal. Sorta. Eventually. Maybe. Surely, since they did that to me, there's not going to be any lava in the way, right? I should look for an altar. Also. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Hey, me and my 1 health are going after a vampire. Yeah, I'm just assuming I permanently anger the shopkeepers at this point, so I'm just gonna be at war with them. It's fine. That's life now. Very low health. Couldn't quite get the cup. That's gonna be a big problem. If I had the cup right now on 1 health, I would leave here with 10. Ugh. My arrow is gone. Oh my god. It's lousy. Alright, well, things seem to be in order. That was messy, but it's clean now. It's all done. Lava Boy's back. Willing to take you a little bit more seriously. Nope. That sucks. Dude went crazy on me. Alright, we're gonna do a speed run now. Let's move it. Try to beat the whole thing in 10 minutes is the goal. Freaking spider jumping me there. I think I want something good in the store still, right? This game is way too into destroying good runs in dumb ways. Ridiculous manners. Yeah, I have gotten that before. This is a good run now for just playing normally, so now I'm thinking I don't want to speedrun anymore. What about that freaking shopkeeper? I'll just play this one out since I have all this stuff. That's a good way to do this. Speed run unless the run's not bad, and then otherwise, go. Yang would actually come after me for that, because Yang's an asshole. Yang operates under old shopkeeper style rules. Damn, dude. This guy, we gotta go. It's gonna be a hard escape here with the guard on the door in that hallway there. Looks a little rough. The ladder makes it really easy to deal with the shopkeeper, actually, so that was a lucky break. If I have a ladder, I can probably always escape the shopkeeper unless I blow it, because he's really bad at catching you when you have two options. Oh man, that bat. I should have used the rope. Holy shit, dude. Give me a break. Ugh. I was surprised he even saw me and started spinning, but man, I needed the way to be clear a little bit. Ugh. Despicable placement for that. I feel like some of these dart traps are happening, like this one. I only had one option for a skull, sort of, to disable that one that early. It came before there was even an opportunity to stop it. There's so many, dude. There's so many. I hate this place. The speedrun will be easier once this piece of shit land is dead. Once I'm out of here, it's gonna lighten the hell up way more. Let's take the compass. That'll be handy. Ah. Gross. Gross. What the hell, man? Fine, we'll do it. Need this dude to dig quickly. I'll just go whatever way he goes. Actually, if he would be so kind as to just get me to the volcano, that would really help a lot. Okay, it takes 90 seconds roughly for me to get through World 1, it looks like. I'm injured real bad too. Ah, oh, jumped too high. Gross. This sucks, man. This is awful. This game is so busy. This is gonna be a way worse speedrun than the old one was. That kind of stuff, man, just happens so much. You can't get away from it. It's just a part of it. Must accept and deal with a million traps. I don't know that that's okay that I just took that fall damage. That was a really nice store. I should have robbed it. Nope. The double dart trap is just a little too much for me to process. Facing opposite directions and just ready to roll. Oh. Might as well do this. That's something. Trying to get the whole game beaten in 10 minutes is roughly what I'm up to here. If I could get my hands on a shotgun, that would probably be really nice for this. Probably need to do that at some point. Probably should rob a store on purpose, no matter what it is, just to grab that shotgun. Lizard! I missed by like a pixel. Oh, God. Cat, come on. I'm taking you home. Again, I missed by like a pixel on that jump, and it's just so punishing. Cat's trapped. I missed the jump. Dude, did they change that? Like, is that really how physics work? I'm trying to unlearn it, I think, but it feels... I can't believe there's 2 skeletons in a row. The rock was super low to the ground, and it still hits me. Nah, man. These are no good. Next time I play, I'm gonna keep a tally of how many skeletons are real versus fake. That was 3 in a row. Just how many is it? What's the percent? There's one fake one. I think I need to take health where I can get it. I probably shouldn't kill the shopkeeper though. I probably should rob him, steal his gun, and leave. It probably is worth the 10 seconds it would take to do that right, and then not have to deal with shopkeepers any in the run. But this is a really nice thing to have. Game changer. Like right now they'd be off my back if I had done it that way. I guess if I die to a shopkeeper, it's gonna be telling. Oh. I feel like I have plenty of time here. Still, I'm doing pretty well this time. Ah, I got stuck on the wall. Tried to spin around it. One of those gripping too much situations. But yeah, I think that's good time. 90 seconds to get into Volcano seems pretty good. What a mess. Maybe the turkey's worth bringing. Jeez. Man, give me that. No. I wanted the cape. Thanks. Okay. Now we're in business. And we're forgiven. So now I have a shotgun for free. 2 health though, and that's not gonna change unfortunately. That's just my health. I'm gonna get 1 health off this guy, I guess. I don't want him to go to the freaking jungle, and it sucks that he's facing that way. Now I gotta get him to cooperate again. And he doesn't cooperate. It's not a thing this boss does. He just does not do that. Man. Okay, cool. That wasn't too bad. All good. Cape makes Volcano much easier, so that's a good find. That was free. I don't have this for change. That's really nice. Thanks for the free dog. But Snell's blessing me with its essence. I don't think this guy can hurt me when I'm on the dog. Yeah, that's right. Let's go. Volcano is real fast. Nice, that was good. Okay, I'm gonna do my thing to Olmec here. For sure. This is the way to do this. Clock's looking good. I got 7 minutes to beat the game here from here. We're just gonna go straight to Tide Pool without messing around. I expect Tide Pool will also be pretty short. I got to Cosmic 7 like 8 or 10 or something like that. Somewhere fairly far in, but that was my only attempt. It really went anywhere. I feel like I have enough time to grab this guy, and probably isn't worth it. But I might as well commit to it now. I'm done doing it. I just feel like my health is really low. If I end up dying with 3 HP when I would have lived 4, I'd regret it. I think I have time to do that. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just mixing it up because that run sucks and it's boring after a while. I like to mix it up. I need to do this anyway too. My dog took a hit there. Oh, my dog is doomed. Couldn't save him. I mean, maybe I could have if I flown faster. Tide Pool's dead. Ice caves. Very easy one. Even with stuff like that in the way, it's still easier than most of these levels. World 6. Six two. Game elevator. 6-3. Fuck. Oh man, those lasers suck. Ugh, they're so bad. So bad for business. I don't like the situation here. I hope the exit's down this way. This has been a mess. This 6-3 is nastier than all the rest of this has been. Dude, those are so bad. Those are so bad. I'm glad I got that extra health, I guess. Those lasers are stupid. Jeez. Alright, I've got enough bombs to do a thing, and I've got the shotgun to kill her with, so need to just focus here. Those enemies are taking a long time, but there we go. And time? 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 If I go to the other side, I guess? Time. No problem. Done. Got like 4 minutes left, dude. That's no problem at all. I didn't think it would be. Just like 30 minutes of attempts and I pulled that one off. Those lasers, man. I'm glad I saved the glad I saved that dog and got that extra HP, man. Jeez. I haven't gotten an achievement for it yet. Probably will get it now. I imagine, if it's going to give it to me. Since it didn't give it to me yet. Yes, there it is. Now I've got it. No problem, that's an easy one. Okay, well that's, I got something done here. I got to see Cosmic Ocean again, and I made it some distance in it. I've got a plan mapped out, and the plan continues to be jetpack sucks real bad. I need every other item that there is, and then I'm good to try and beat 90 floors or whatever. Small mistakes have ended my runs up there every time. So far, I'm not impressed with how hard it is, so I think I can handle it if I get the right setup and am careful enough. I want to kill Waddler here and see something. He's probably in there. I heard you got some stuff for me. Did that kill me through the wall? Really? It does that? I didn't know it did that. I don't think I got him anyway. It's gonna be hard to kill him with just these, but I know you can. I can't kill him with the whip, that's for sure. So it's gotta be bombs. What? Shit. He must be up here. Ugh. No, he drops the regular compass, it would appear. And a key for some reason. Somebody told me that he dropped the alien compass, but I've killed him twice now and that's what I've gotten. The regular compass. Every time. I'm gonna get him a couple more times just to make sure, but that's 2 for 2. I think if I get him a third time and it's still the compass, I'm just gonna assume that, at least under normal circumstances, he does not drop anything else. Jeez. There's almost no way through here. Up left there. Actually, that mothership will hook me up with the free access. Just compass again. Yeah, he don't drop that shit. It's possible that you need the regular compass first and he upgrades it it's considered an upgrade. I doubt it though. I have my doubts. He probably just gives you another one. I'll never see a store on this level, I don't think. I can get a compass in here. I can sure do that, so. Oh, you jerk. Nice shot. I had you. You were dead as hell. Damn, man. It's for you. Oh, damn. This guy is dangerous, dude. I gotta get above him somehow without any freaking materials. Sometimes this place is very busy. Oh, nice. Nice, got it. Just cook another bomb. Let's take it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go check this out and see if this works. But I've only got one bomb to kill Waddler with. That's gonna suck in its own way. Actually, I'm gonna need a UFO to help me too to even get in there without using a bomb. Thankfully, I've got a few. It's right here. No, he don't. It's still the garbage. Old compass. That's too bad, man. It's just too bad that they're so dead set on that being such a lousy item to get. I was hoping, really hoping that they'd catch a break on that one, but nope. They legit are not going to give you that unless you do temple, I guess. That sucks. Okay. I'm gonna give this some more tries this week later. Still have the gold to hit. I'll never give up on it. I'll give it some shots every once in a while, but it is quite a journey. I've got other games to play that are more interesting than a 99 floor run. Buddy Rockwazza is playing Noita. I'm gonna host that. Noita is good. See you later, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna be making ice cream at 7 p.m. Eastern. That should be fun and easy. Effortless, really. Mixing some stuff together in a bowl and then dropping it in and watching it stir is what that's gonna be. It's my day off though, so you know what, that's fine. We're gonna make ice cream on my day off. Have a good one.